A friend once told me that the transition from 1 to 2 babies was much easier than the transition from no babies to 1 baby. So I felt very confident when I found out I was having a second baby. By now I feel like an experienced mother. I figured out how to keep myself and a tiny human being alive and well. But what I didn't realize was that second-time motherhood comes with its very own set of challenges that I didn't initially think of, and the best way to ensure a smooth transition is to start preparing and organizing your family life as soon as possible. In this video, I will share the essential checklist that I am going through to prepare for number 2. I'm Sabrina and I'm the creator of L'Atelier Co-working and the Focus Journal. I am always looking for the best ways to optimize and organize my life, which is why I have created Tidy Living. For inspiring content and tips from a tidy working mom, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified on upcoming videos. The first 3 items on my list are all related to preparing my firstborn for the transition. Number 1 on my checklist is to break my firstborn's old habits well before the baby arrives. Ideally before the 3rd trimester starts, so that he is less likely to regress and go back to old habits once the baby is here. I am currently working on weaning my toddler from the pacifier. He only uses it to fall asleep, but tonight is the night we're going to start trying different strategies to break his dependence, including substituting the soother with another object like a lovey, or making the pacifier taste bad by dipping it in vinegar. Wish me luck. Number 2 on my list is to potty train my toddler. I am almost done reading this highly recommended book, and I have an estimated timeline for when to ditch the diapers. I am also watching my son closely for signs of readiness so we don't miss our window of opportunity, as they call it in the book. I have friends who have waited until after their second baby was born to potty train, and it was a nightmare. Number 3 is to mentally prepare my firstborn to be a big sibling. It is a difficult concept to grasp for younger ones, but there are ways to get them used to the idea of being a big sibling, like finding opportunities for them to be around a newborn, pointing out other kids their age with younger siblings, and of course, reading them stories related to the topic. Number 4 is to make physical room for the baby. This is a bit of a challenge for us because we live in a 2-bedroom apartment. Our plan is to have the baby sleep in a bassinet in our room initially, and eventually have them both in the same room when the baby can sleep through the night. I will also have to reorganize the clothes, toys, and accessories in a logical way so that there is a clear separation between newborn and toddler things, and that essentials are easily accessible. Item number 5. You probably already have most of the baby clothes and accessories, but there are a few things you might need with 2 babies that you didn't need with 1 baby. One example is a double stroller or a converter to turn your single stroller into a double stroller. You might also want to get different clothes if the second baby is a different gender from the first. One way to save on this expense is to do a clothing swap with another mom. If you're having a girl after having a boy, you can find a mom in your area who is having the exact opposite experience, so neither of you have to buy any new clothes. The final items on my checklist are especially important around the birthing time and first few weeks after birth. During my first pregnancy, I pre-cooked a lot of meals that I kept in the freezer, and it definitely helped when I was too busy to cook with a newborn. I am planning on doing the same thing this time around. Another thing you might want to secure is childcare for your first, especially around your due date. Ideally, your child is already used to being cared for by a family member, babysitter, or is enrolled in a daycare. If not, I would start as soon as possible so that your child is already comfortable with their secondary caretakers and so that they don't feel abandoned. Did I miss anything on my list? Please share your own tips and suggestions in the comments for other second-time moms to see. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I will see you in the next one.